Good morning, everyone. It is January 4th of 2025, and let's talk about TNA. As you guys know, TNA is one of the four ETFs that we follow within the Discord server. The other three are SPXL, TQQQ, and UDAL, but let's really just focus on TNA for right now. Now, the thing that I liked about TNA is that we had this nice big correction below the 10 moving average for about 18 days or so. And then right here on the second, we tried to get above it and then we kind of failed. And then right here, this got my attention because when you have a three bar, that means that you possibly have one of three scenarios. Price can either come back up and take out the high, the low, or it can just sit right here in the middle for the next day. So how do we time this or look for a strat signal that would help us become a profitable trader and possibly trade a high probability trade? And the way that I like to do that is by going to my flexible grid here and adding this 130-minute time frame. And when I do that, you're going to see that each one of these dashes here represent a single day. Now with the 130-minute, you can only have three candles. Because I live in the central part of the US, my candles close at 10:40, 12:50, and then of course this is the final candle into the close. So what I have found is that when we slow it down on 130-minute, it really does present a lot of great opportunities in order for us to take high probability trades. Translation: it allows us to assume that first of all, the market can still do anything, but it really helps reduce the risk in this trade. And when the market gets choppy like this, I always tell members to trade very small if you trade at all, because you just never know how whipsawed you're going to get. Now, one of the things about TNA is that because we had this correction here for 18 days, this one was my favorite setup going into Friday. Versus if we look again at the other three, these were still just below the 10 for about only 4 days. So this is the one that I really wanted to focus on, and I had posted earlier in the Discord server that if and when this thing goes to the upside, we have a good chance that we could go 3-2. Now on the 130, look at what it closed with on Thursday, a 2-1 setup. So the moment this thing went 2-1 and we gapped right here, this was a trade for us. And if it went bad, we could have gotten out here at the halfway point of the previous candle, or we could have put our stop right here at the bottom. If you're a true stratter, you're going to put your stop right here, not a cent more, as Rob would say. I like to give mine a little bit of room. Just keep in mind there's no right or wrong. The important thing is that you have a strategy going forward. Now, once we took this trade, if we looked at the left, this was your first target right here. You could have peeled some off, or you could have waited to see if it could get up to here, and you can see that we managed to get there. I ended up taking my money like right in this area right there. I always take mine just a little before target, just so I can get paid before others. But that's it. That's all we did with the TNA trade. Now, why did we close it? We closed it because 3 out of the 4 ETFs are still in a downtrend. And we don't know what's going to happen on Monday. This could very well be a 3-2 setup to go right back down and take out this previous low here or run to here. We don't know. And that's one of the hardest things about the chop. You have to identify when the market chops. And when it does that, you have to be quick to take your money. When we trend, and we will trend again, that's when you can learn how to sit into a trade or set it in a trade right here and hopefully catch something like this. But until we get above this and we hold it, be quick to take your money. You can always get back in. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to join the Discord server, please do so. It's free. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Until then, take care and God bless.